Hey, it's so good to see ya. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Inner Universe Healing. What's up with the hat? The audio version, what you hear is my little hat. The video version can see. Anyway, what we will be talking about today, you ask, and what you are wondering is topics of the stars. Astrology. What do the cosmos have to say about that? What do the cosmos have to say about you? About your life path? About those that you love and those that you encounter, your love, your attractions, those that you attract into your field. What do the stars have to say about that? A lot, actually. Astrology is one of the oldest forms of, you could even say, divination, science, prediction, prophecy. The stars and the cosmos have been a central theme of our consciousness and awareness for a very, very long time. Very long time. Topics and things that you can look at through the lens of astrology can vary anywhere from, like love stuff, like basic stuff that people are curious about, like love stuff, career stuff, life path stuff, karmic stuff, healing stuff, to even like business stuff. When should I like start a business? What date? What does that matter? Yes, it does matter. The moment, every moment has a certain imprint. This moment is different from the moment 20 minutes ago. Maybe not by much, but yeah, every moment's a new moment, and you can see it in the stars. The planets move in a predictable manner, and there are patterns in which they move. And based on where they are stationed in the cosmos, it has an influence on our world here on Earth. It affects our lives in different ways, for different manners. And this is, for example, when we look at transit, something called a transit. Someone ever asked you, check the transits, basically, like you just see where the planets are in the sky, and then you can even apply that to your own natal chart. So that is like your birth chart, and you see where it is on your chart, and then you look at the transits, or like where the planets are stationed at this particular time, or you can even get specific at like a certain time. You can look back at the things that you've been through, and start thinking about things around that period. And it's really wild to see that come to life in the lens of astrology. It was almost like the stars had your story to tell all along. And so that's always very fascinating to look at. Your natal chart is just another way of saying that is like your birth chart. And you do need certain information in order to get an accurate birth chart, an accurate natal chart. And what are those, things that we need to know? Well, your birth date is definitely important. The day, the month, the year, the location in which you were born. Were you born in the Philippines? If so, where in the Philippines? Is it in butt F nowhere? Do you know the coordinates by chance? Because we could also do it that way as well. Not a lot of people do, but I'm sure some people do. I would. I would be curious. Anyway, so yeah, that location where you were born matters, and then also the time. The more specific, the better. And this is really important because of, the rising sign. and we'll get into the rising sign in just a moment. So with that information, we can get your birth chart. And then depending on your astrology chart reader, they might look at different things, and also depending on the question that you have, what you're coming with, will also dictate the flow of the session. Or if you're looking for something more general, just kind of like, you know, I just want a general like reading, I want to know about myself or something like that, then I feel like a really good place to start is looking at the top 3, which is your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your rising sign. And you get your rising sign on that time that you were born, because that's where, you know, the cosmos was rising, you know, where it was stationed in that moment in time. After that, then, you know, your astrology reader could then dive into different things depending on any, you know, previous questions that you're, you know, curious about. You can explore those. Otherwise, it's going to be free flowing, I guess, depending on your astrology chart reader. If you would like an astrology reading from yours truly, you can contact me directly. If you would like to support me in that endeavor, feel free to schedule a chart reading with yours truly. We can also do it remotely. There are different philosophies and thoughts within the realm of astrology. As of now, I am exploring traditional astrology. It has a different house system and significations of what means what and where. So I'm diving into that. A lot of astrologers these days use modern astrology, which has a different philosophical thought and application that was not relevant when, you know, back in the day, but some people do find relevance in modern day astrology. It's not something that I'm exploring right now, but I am open to it, but it's not, traditional lens is where I am at right now, and so do keep that in mind when booking an appointment and an astrology chart reading from me. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I'm looking forward to seeing you here and in the next episode. So without further ado, adios.